June 13th, 2005, Michael Jackson emerges from the courthouse drained and pronounced not guilty on all 10 counts against him. Since then, he's been all over the Middle East, and now Europe is his home. Michael invited me to Ireland to observe him as he got back into the studio. Can lightning strike twice for the king of pop? Michael insisted this was not a formal interview. He wanted us to be more like flies on the wall. Let's face it, the way Michael sees it, when a camera and microphone has charmed its way into his personal space, it has turned out badly for him. So with that in mind, we agreed to just turn the cameras on. So this is really kind of an exploratory mission. You deciding to get back into making music.
I never stopped. I'm always writing potpourri of music. You know, it's how it is.
Relaxed and ready to return. Let's hear it. That is the Michael Jackson we found when Access journeyed over 5,000 miles to this classic old Irish estate outside of Dublin. The Stone Manor is built to rock with a state-of-the-art recording studio. But it's because of the beauty of the emerald landscape that Michael chose to be here. What goes on these grounds is a lot of exercise and walking and horseback riding. Michael wakes up in the morning, he makes porridge for his kids, which is oatmeal and fruit. All the food is organically grown here. The amazing thing is that the man who's known as the P.T. Barnum of the recording industry, everything done big and extravagant, is really sort of dialing it back to the roots. Michael is on the search for fresh sounds, and Black Eyed Peas leader will.i.am is the man with the beats. Will, you were telling me a little earlier, you got a phone call on the tour bus, right? Mm-hmm. Someone said, Mike's on the phone.
I was like, no, come on, stop playing around. Yeah, I didn't know it. Thought somebody was joking.
So this is like, this is baby steps of just checking out what may be a collaboration or some work together.
Yeah, yes.
Why Will?
Because I think he's doing wonderful, innovative, positive, great music. Thought it'd be interesting to collaborate or just, you know, see how the chemistry works. Be wonderful.
This is like a dream come true for me, you know.
Does he take your advice well?
Yeah, we
You have to take advice from the king of pop.
I like to take sounds and put them on the microscope and just talk about how we want to manipulate the character of it. Will brought something new to the table while keeping that classic Michael sound intact.
Living off the wall, them kind of streets.
Oh yeah, off the wall, yes.
Them kind of streets. This is crazy.
If Michael likes what he hears, he'll add his own musical touches. But for now, the two work the board, weaving out a sound tapestry, layer by layer.
We'll pretend we're technically inclined.
Do not doubt his tech savvy. Michael knows his way around a recording studio and our new digital camera.
That's a beauty. But you can edit within the camera.
Film me. Can you operate it?
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Are you a technology?
Love it. Yeah, I love
the
cameras.
action.
Yeah, love it. It's a beauty.
Yeah, that's light.
What's the price of this by retail?
$6,000.
Wow.
But what really impressed Michael? Will's music. What'd you think there?
Very, very nice groove. Yeah. I like the chords. I like what you did.
That's a club banger.
Yeah.
What they call that one.
Will's beats are infectious, and an enthusiastic Michael could not contain himself.
Do you feel you have enough?
I could go forever, Michael. You don't want to ask me that, Michael. Tomorrow on Access Hollywood. More Michael Jackson in studio. That is the biggest album ever. If you went back and took it to a second chapter. Is he gearing up for another thriller?
Great idea.
Tomorrow on Access Hollywood.
Access.
What's the price of this by retail?
$6,000.
Wow.
Look at the irony there. Michael Jackson is way more comfortable operating a camera than sitting in front of one. Yesterday, in part one of my exclusive in-studio visit, you saw a mixed Michael. He chose his words carefully. But when super producer will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas turned on the beats, Michael came alive. There's no doubt in my mind Jackson is coming back. But how? Amazingly, he hasn't really thought about it.
There was nothing ever bigger than that. That is the biggest album ever. If you went back and took it to a second chapter.
It's a great idea.
Imagine Michael Jackson revisiting Thriller, remix, DVDs, web saturation. The sky's gotta be the limit with the biggest selling album at nearly 100 million copies worldwide.
Is that the first time you've heard of it? I mean, like, or have you thought
I
about that?
haven't really thought about it in that way, but I will give it more thought. We haven't really discussed it yet on that level, but I'm sure at some point we will. But it's a great thought.
I feel like I'm a collaborator here.
Yeah, you
I
are.
might get a credit.
You are.
I might get a credit.
For right now, Michael is focused on creating and not recreating. And it is right here at this recording studio on this sprawling classic old Irish estate outside of Dublin where Michael is teamed up with Black Eyed Peas leader will.i.am to take his music to the next level.
Do you see something big with the music that you make again, or getting that groundswell going, doing clubs and intimate things and then getting it bigger and bigger and bigger?
Gee, I'm not sure on
I
that
could
level.
answer that for a fan.
Go ahead.
Big. Something needs to put a jolt back in the music industry. And the only thing that can do that is the jolt itself. The energy that sparked the imagination of the kids me, you know, the Justin Timberlakes. We're all products of this. So the only person that could put that jolt back in it to that monstrosity of entertainment and music is the one who created that.
But what about those people Michael inspired to aspire?
Michael, I would love to hear what you thought of Justin Timberlake or something like that, because he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson, I think, today. You know what I mean?
I think Justin's doing a wonderful job, as well as Usher, and it's great to see. I'm inspired by what they do, and I'm sure I've inspired them, and it's very nice.
If you thought Michael Jackson's arrival Monday night to London's Nobu restaurant was crazy, you're right. But last night, when he arrived at the World Music Awards, he was met by thousands of screaming fans and me. This is why we call the show Access Hollywood.
Go see your fans, Michael. They're loving you.
And with that, Michael came face to face with the fans that have stood by him through good times and, well...
Security working overtime in here as Michael Jackson signs autographs for the fans. He cannot get to every one of these. Now, if Michael decides to sign every one of these autographs, this show will never start.
What you're seeing cannot come close to what it was like being there at the World Music Awards as Hurricane Michael whipped from the left and then to the right.
What does this moment represent to you, Michael, right now?
It's a dream come true.
When will these people get an album from Michael Jackson, you think?
I'm working on it now.
Awesome. And more chaos inside.
Once inside the building, security noticed a second red carpet where people were not as restricted, so they made a quick diversion.
This is where it gets crazy. It's okay, he's with me.
Michael wasn't the only one causing chaos in London. There were two other very familiar faces at the awards, Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton, both at the same event, despite a very public feud. So we come into London, front page news, the feud with Lindsay. What is the deal with that?
People just make up silly stories.
Is it all made up?
Thank you very much.
She called you a rough name.
Sorry.
Okay. No more love from Paris, but new music sensation Chris Brown is looking to prove that he is worthy to walk in Michael's shoes with his own performance of Thriller. And then the moment they were all waiting for. Michael went back on stage with We Are the World.
I love you. Thank you very much.